when I'm developing, if you were able to film the time that I take, when I'm developing, and you were able to see my keyboard, you would probably see me typing 20 to 30% of the time. And you might think I'm wasting the rest of that time just sitting there. But I'm not. I'm thinking about, well, how do I move this code around in a way that is cohesive and has good architecture? How am I going to test this? I might be thinking about the client's problem, and I might actually be thinking, oh, the way that they asked me to do the issue, now that I'm in the code, I see a disconnect. I see a problem with what they're asking me, and so I might be thinking through, okay, is the problem in the spec, or do I need to do something with the code to make it conform? I'm thinking about things like good coding practices. I'm thinking about things like, am I using the right formatting? I'm thinking about data model. I'm thinking about all the context. So I've got a whole mental model built of how all this software works together. My mental model is not the code. My mental model is how do all these pieces work together? And then the software is a imperfect representation of that, because there are certainly ways in which I understand how the world works or how something works, and I just know it's not 100%. We could have made it better than that. So all of those things can be running through my mind, and I'm having to wrangle them all as I think about, okay, how do I write this line of code? And because it's not really about how do I write this line of code, it's more like, what line of code should I write? I think that's the biggest mental piece of it, is how should I actually do this? What is the best way? There's all of these other considerations that are coming through as I try to figure out, okay, this is what I need to do. How do I actually write the code to do that in a way that's valuable to the client, but also consistent with the code base and what I know about good software development?